Hey, what's going on, internet? Josh Noel from SonduckOne. So today we have a capture the flag gameplay on Combined, doing something a little bit different, and I love capture the flag. Capture the flag is probably one of my favorite game modes in Call of Duty, other than War from World at War. But anyway, what I like to do to start off the game of capture the flag is essentially playing more like a mid-ground stand on pretty much any map that I play. And basically what that means is that I like to kind of rush to the middle of the map and try to pick off a few enemies to start the game off, and then rush back to play some defense, which, as you can see, I picked up a kill from a guy who captured our flag. So from this point of view, I can help rushers that try to grab our flag, and then come back and help our defense when I'm not able to pick up everybody. So right off the start, it's pretty much I guess a good start of the game. I think I got a kill or two to start this game off. And, it looks like, I'm observing the game. And of course, I always say in my videos that, you need to observe the observe the gameplay, be aware of what's going on, understand who you're playing against, who you're playing with. And the more information you have, the better decisions you can make, playing the game and things like that. So, right at the start here, I noticed that, they're getting through the map pretty quickly, the enemy, and they're coming back to grab our flag. So I really know I need to stay back and play some defense. And in order for me to go out and help our team capture the flag, I know that the best option for me at this point is to get my wraps, which should help tremendously. And pretty much a lot of objective games, especially capture the flag. If you get wraps, you have a good chance of capturing the enemy flag, and definitely should be easy to defend your own flag. So I know at this point, I'm like 400 points away from wraps, so I don't want to risk it. And they're getting through to our back end here, and I want to make sure that I can play defense. And of course, I don't know how that guy got through, but anyway, playing that defensive struggle, it's not staying out in the open. I'm able to pick up a couple of kills and easily get my wraps. So, how did I do that? I was kind of in a corner. I wasn't out in the open, but of course, I was right near the flag to pick up the kill and play some good defense. Being able to kill them right after they take our flag, because doing that, allowing the enemy to take your flag before you kill them, gives you just more points towards your score streak, and being able to return the flag just is tremendous. And then I also have combat focus, which is absolutely amazing. I almost have my UAV again after picking up just 2 kills. The combat focus basically allows you to get double the points, something like that. It's really close, just getting a lot more points. And at this point now, I'm just trying to step up, help my team capture the flag. I don't really consider myself like an offensive player. Like I'm not a fan of grabbing the flag in capture the flag. It's just my style. But I don't mind capturing the flag. But anyway, at this point, I'm just trying to help my team get the flag back to our side of the map so we can get the point. And I think we already have 1 point at this point in the game. So it's looking pretty good. My score streaks are doing a great job. And as you see, the wraps just absolutely turn the game around. Just a few moments ago, I was in the back of our map defending the flag, and now I'm on their side of the map helping our team grab a couple of points. So that's pretty great. And at this point, I noticed that I think I'm over 20 kills, and anytime I'm flawless over 20, I always get a little bit nervous because I like to change my playstyle, because I'm always trying to never die in a game, which is it's not the easiest thing in the world to do, but in this game, of course, because I changed my play style and I decided to, not die, I get a little bit nervous, and I don't make the smartest decisions in the world. And I think up here I'm about to die because, I get a little bit impatient because, at this point, it's like, I got all these kills. Why am I not getting more kills? And, it's just, I make decisions that are not worth it. But at this point, I'm trying to play a little bit defense as well to build up my wraps, because I am 200 away from wraps once again. It would have been epic to have that, for the next round of capture the flag. But right here, I have 2 enemies, and I probably should have not gone up there, because at one point in this game, I have not, went through that doorway to kill the enemies. And, I went to a place that I didn't know how other players were playing around. So basically, I didn't have a lot of information of what was going on. I wasn't aware for that side of the map. And right here, I failed a little bit trying to shoot my own teammates because I wasn't sure if there was an enemy there. So it kind of makes me a noob. But anyway, at this point, I'm just trying to pick up a few kills to build up my score streaks before the round ends. And of course, play the ejector just a little bit, try to return our flag. And at this point, I'm like, yes, I have a lot of points for my score. But then I absolutely fail and die, which there's not much I could have done in that situation. I was just trying to return our flag to make sure they weren't getting a point. But anyway, here we are at the start of the second round, and right here, I'm trying to probably play a little bit of offense, but of course, like I said, I like to try to go to the middle of the map and pick off a few people that are running towards our flag, and then see if I can help our team pick up some kills to get their flag. But you see, I saw some enemies run back towards our flag, so I'm going to come back and help out my defense to make sure that they don't take our flag, because at this point, the only thing we have to do is tie the round or just win it just by 1 point or whatever, because we won the first round. So we don't have to do anything. We don't force anything. We could just all play defense. But of course, that's probably not the best strategy for capture the flag. You should always try to capture the flag when you are, even if you're up by a round. So at this point, you know what? I figured, let me help my team capture this flag. I'm gonna play a little bit of offense this time. I think our defense is solid. They didn't capture one flag last time, so I guess I figured that I could, help out our offense a little bit. And right now, I'm not gonna go and steal their flag, because I'm playing a little bit more of a mid-ground game, and I'm trying to learn how these enemies, what directions they come from before I go and make an attack. And you guys see how effective that is very shortly. But at this point, I'm checking out the right side of the map. My teammate just went back there and died, so I know if I run out those doors, I'm out of position basically. And I notice there's a guy behind that truck back there, so I know running out that right side would be a big mistake. So I'm going to go here and check out the left side of the map, and as you see, it looks pretty clear for me, but I'm not forcing anything just yet, because I don't know how many people are back there, and I noticed that the enemy has our flag running towards me right now, so I'm trying to learn how many enemies are back here before I go make my move. And then I killed the guy behind the truck, and I was a little too late to bring our flag back, but I was in position to steal their flag and bring it back, because I took the time to learn where the enemies were. And basically, now I have the flag, and we're going to score, hopefully, a point here if I make it. But, yeah, that was, I call that fundamental awareness, basically, where I just kind of observed, and I died there. Whoops. That was a bad accuracy on my part. It's just sometimes you choke when you get into after like getting out of a high-end situation like that, high-pressure situation with the flag. But anyway, just observing the game, taking the time, just taking 30 seconds or so just to learn what's happening near the flag is huge. That helped me out tremendously to grab that point. And they have our flag right here, and I had no idea that was three people behind the flag carrier. So I got overwhelmed and died. And in most situations, if you're facing 4 people who are ready to kill somebody, you're not gonna really make it. But I got our flag back, so I played a little bit defense on their side of the maps, and I noticed this is a lot of fun for me, and I want to keep pushing with this strategy, even though there's 2 minutes left in the game, and we could just defend our flag, and we'd probably be just fine. I probably wouldn't die too many times, and I don't die too much in this gameplay. But anyway, I'm just trying. Once again, I'm going to stick with my strategy. I'm going to go ahead and continue to attack the left side of their map, the map there, and of course I run into a couple enemies here, whereas I never have before. But you know what? I picked up a few kills, and it pads the KD, so I'm all happy for it. And once again, I'm gonna just wait, because I know the enemies are spawning back, and I'm not gonna force anything. And I noticed that the left side of the map now is a little bit heated, and that's why I'm gonna go to the right side here. And I do backtrack just by a little bit, because I saw the red dots on the mini map that there's a few enemies over here. So I decided, let's try to take care of them before play a little bit of defense. And right here I get kind of double teamed, and I had vision pulsed, so I didn't really stand much of a chance there. And I did kind of choke on the shooting a little bit. But anyway, at this point, there's 1 minute left in the game, and we have to score a point. We have to grab their flag in the next minute in order to tie the round, in order for us to win, or we go to overtime. So hopefully we capture the flag. And at this point, I see that my teammate has a flag, and I got to make sure his back is covered, and I see the doorway's clear, and I'm going to go ahead and run with him, make sure there's no enemies. I notice there's a red dot right there, and thank you, teammate. He triggered the trap mine there, and I got killed by it. So he didn't die, which is all good, and he scores a point. And basically at this point, I just know we have to defend our flag. We got 30 seconds left. Destroy the RCXD and got the assist on the flag carrier kill, which was a very tight situation. If I didn't put a couple bullets into that flag carrier, he probably could have killed my teammate, and things could have been bad, and I probably would have died from the RCXD. So play some hardcore defense there, and it all works out. And we won the round, and I think overall it was a very exciting game. It got a little bit tight at the end of the game there, but you know what, 40-6, we win the game. I'll take a win any day of the week. So that's the end of the video. If you enjoyed it, please drop a like. It helps me out tremendously, and please consider subscribing for more Black Ops 3 videos where I talk about tips and how to get better at the game. And guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and hopefully I'll see you soon.